So who is this king of this new kingdom? Who is he? Well, I can tell you this about him. His birth was scandalous. His mother was a teenage girl, pregnant out of wedlock. Bethlehem had no place for them. I believe it was not because there was no beds available. I believe because there was no beds available for a teenage girl who was pregnant out of wedlock. He chose that. He voluntarily surrendered everything. All his power, all his rights, became completely vulnerable. In fact, he came to serve even to the point where he gave his own life. And this was his life mission. He said, I have come to bring the good news to the poor, to heal the brokenhearted, and to comfort those who mourn. He said, I've got a dream that the weakest, most vulnerable people will have life, and they will have life in abundance. His trial was a total miscarriage of justice. Friends, he deliberately allowed all of these things. Nobody took it from him. He said, I lay my life down. Nobody can take it from me. He deliberately allowed all these things because he was making this huge statement to everybody on earth. I identify with the weak and the vulnerable because this is exactly who my Father is. And my call to you is to imitate my life. Why did he do this? He came to show us the heart of our Father, who He is. And now that you are part of that community, now that you've entered into this new kingdom, He's inviting you to share the same heart as they have in that community. And today, His voice is as crystal and as clear as it was when He spoke through the prophet 1,000 years ago. And He said, who can I send? Who will care with me? Who will carry my burden for this broken world and for the lost? From the time when Jesus ascended until now, the ongoing work of Christ is happening through you and me, the church. We are His hands. We are His feet here on earth. It's so strange. Why would He take this beautiful, beautiful kingdom, this amazing good news, and put it in the hands of people full of flaws, people full of sin? Yet He chose and He said, this is my plan. The church, the community of faith, is the bearer of the biblical story. The cracked pot is to continue to bring the good news to the broken world. In Hands at Work, many young people at the peak of their careers come to Africa to come and serve. And they find such fulfillment, joy. For many of them, for the first time in their lives, they do something that literally means the difference between life and death. The difference between being saved and being abused. And as they take their own time, their own talents, and their own treasures, and they spend it on behalf of someone else, totally uncultural, totally the way they were not brought up. As they dare to do that, every single one of them not only find deep purpose in life, they discover their uniqueness and how amazing they are, but they have a deep encounter with the living Christ. As you dare to reach out, you will meet Christ. He's hidden in the least of this world.